Something really big happened on March 1st in the world of technology. OpenAI did something amazing. They opened up ChatGPT, and now any clever developer can use it in their own creations. This means that artificial intelligence is taking a step forward and human brilliance is getting some competition. But how will this incredible breakthrough shape our future? Imagine this. Companies like Instacart are using ChatGPT instead of virtual assistants. And even apps like Snapchat can generate content instantly using this incredible technology. It's like humans don't need to be super clever or creative anymore. But here's the thing, it's becoming really hard to tell if something was made by a human or a robot. It's a bit tricky, isn't it? But that's not all. It has many secrets as well. There is a chatbot that responds to our voice. We can even make it sound like Dr. Seuss or be a daring character named Do Anything Now Dan, who doesn't believe the Earth is round. It's all about having fun and exploring new ideas. To make this magic happen, OpenAI has another special tool called Whisper. It can turn spoken words into written text with amazing accuracy. And with the help of a special model from Google Cloud, we can transform ChatGPT's written responses back into real voices. It's like a fairy tale come true, making our conversations more incredible than ever before. The transformation is super amazing. First, they record your voice and change it into words. But that's not all. The awesome ChatGPT takes those words and turns them back into spoken words, making the conversation sound real. And the most amazing part is that all of this happens in just a few hours. You might be wondering how they do it. Well, let us tell you about the interesting process they use. The first step is to create an account with OpenAI. Simply head over to the documentation and discover a new service called Chat Completion. It's similar to other APIs you may already be familiar with if you've used OpenAI before. However, this particular service is powered by the powerful GPT 3.5 Turbo model. It has some mind-blowing capabilities. But here's the thing, it's not free. You'll be charged a very small amount, just 0.2 of a penny, for every 1,000 tokens. Tokens, you ask? Think of them as the building blocks of communication, like words or even part of words. Now, the documentation currently showcases examples in Python, but don't worry, JavaScript enthusiasts. The ChatGPT API also supports its JavaScript SDK, which is exactly what we'll be using. First, we'll be working on a spell kit project, showcasing its versatility. But fear not if you prefer to use a different server-side JavaScript tool of your choice. Simply install the OpenAI package and import it into your desired file. In this case, it's a server.ts file, ensuring that our magical code stays within the server's realm. And if you're using something like next.js, you might prefer to have this enchanting code reside in an API route. Now that the stage is set, it's time to configure the show and prepare for greatness. Let's create a magnificent configuration complete with our API key to authenticate our entry into this marvelous service. For now, simply copy the key from the dashboard and hard-code it into the code. But in real-world scenarios, it's best to store such keys as environment variables, keeping them safe from prying eyes. So let us now witness the extraordinary power of configuration as it unfolds before our very eyes. With this marvelous setup, we gain access to a kingdom of APIs. But that's not all. Introducing an HTTP post endpoint, a gateway to endless possibilities. It eagerly awaits a single piece of data, an array of messages that hold the secrets to the captivating conversation between the user and the chatbot. Each message, a special object, carries the roles of the user, assistant, or system. Speaking of the system role, do you know it set the stage and adds personality to the chat? Want some Bukowski-style wit and poetry? Fear not, as a system message will pave the way. With our arsenal of messages at hand, let's now initiate the crucial API call. You'll be amazed by the grandeur of the Create Chat Completion method. We carefully choose the powerful GPT 3.5 Turbo model and provide it with our array of messages. It's important to note that this model doesn't have any tuning options available. Unlike other models, its behavior is solely shaped by the initial system message and the ongoing chat context. Can you believe the immense power it holds? Let your imagination run wild as we unleash the capabilities of this incredible model. But there's an important thing to understand here. Messages are measured in tokens, which are tiny pieces of language that make up our conversations. Tokens can be words, but sometimes they also include things like punctuation, or letters and acronyms. Each token carries meaning and helps us express ourselves. However, we must be careful with the number of tokens we use because ChatGPT can handle a maximum of 4,096 tokens. It's important to keep track of the token count because it affects the cost and how quickly we get a response. Luckily, OpenAI has a helpful library called TickToken that can count tokens for us. It's just like having a special magical tool that helps us count tokens on our journey. Now it's time for another exciting surprise. There's a special JavaScript library called GPT3 Encoder that you might find really useful to add to your toolkit. When we use the API, a special message shows up as the answer from this function. But be careful, the real challenge is in the interesting front-end world. There are many interesting messages in the page.spel file, and they are carefully kept for our journey. We can use the Fetch API to get information from a special place. And guess what? There's more! We can also explore the magical world of voice recording, which is a really captivating art form. So what are your thoughts on this mind-blowing AI? Don't forget to share your thoughts with us in the comments section. With that said, thank you for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more. And if you found this content helpful, give the video a like. See you in the next video. Till then, take care.